so small? Make me bigger. I didn't realize how small I was on the screen until just now. But hello. I have returned. Did you all miss me? I missed you. But yeah, oh man. I've been gone for so long. I've been gone for so long. I forgot all your faces, all your sweet little Tomohachi faces. Oh man. So while I've been gone, of course, I've also, you know, I've been working a lot. So I've got a few things. Well, we've got a few things coming up soon that I think you'll all be pretty excited to see. But I'm not gonna spoil what those things are. Also, partially because I don't think I can. But that's okay. That's okay. All in due time. All in due time. So unfortunately, I can't give out too many details about where I've stayed because, you know, it was mostly just like a trip to visit some family and things like that. But oh man, I will tell you, the trip out, holy moly, so much driving. Ooh, it was like 5 hours of driving. And only like 1 or 2 rests both ways. So yeah, it was quite a ways away from where I live. So that's all the information you're getting. But I went to some interesting places, and I thought, you know, why not show some photos from my trip. Okay, I don't know what got goofed up while I was gone, but for some reason I am not in the places that I am supposed to be. It's weird. Okay, so anyways, day one, I left on Thursday. I thought about streaming the week before I left, but you know, I already wasn't streaming Monday because I was so preoccupied with working on stuff. So I just thought, you know, let's just cancel for this week. It's whatever. So yeah, so day one started out on Thursday. It was like mostly just traveling. Like I said, it took us like 5 hours to get to our destination. But you know, Mama B and I had some good bonding. Bonding over, oh my god, all this driving is too much. So then we got to my family member's house, and so they have a lot of cats. Well, they used to have a lot of cats. They don't as much anymore. So this is their cat Autumn. She's the oldest, I think. I think she's like 16. That's what they said. Almost. My cat's almost as old. Not quite though. He's only 14, which is still pretty old, but you know, he's fine. Which by the way, you'll be happy to hear he's in good shape now that he's been taking medicine. And then this was their other cat, their newest cat, Bailey. He's a little baby. He's only like 6 months or something like that. I don't remember. 9 months, I think. Yeah, I think it was 9 months. I can't quite remember the cat's ages, but oh my goodness. He was such a little snot. But I loved him. He was very, very rambunctious. Like all through the night he was like playing footsie with me when I was lying in bed about to go to sleep. It's the only thing on his mind was play. I also may or may not have turned him into a iPad kid. So I saw a video once where somebody was playing like one of those like baby sensory videos, you know, where they have like the fruits and stuff dancing on the screen. So I thought I wanted to do a little experiment. I wanted to see if that would happen with him. So I pulled up a little baby sensory video on my phone, and sure enough, he was just so intently watching it, and he was like trying to like bat at the little fruits that came like flying across the screen. It's very cute, very funny. I couldn't stop laughing. And my aunt, she was like, "Thanks a lot. You're getting my cat hooked to the damn phone." uh, but you know, they're both very very nice, very friendly cats. Very good. So day two, we didn't do too much. There's him sleeping. We kind of stayed home for the first like actual day of us being out. We just stayed home and we watched some movies. Well, I only stayed for like 3 movies, and then you know we kind of other stuff happened. But we watched The Menu, Howl's Moving Castle, and Old, which I my Mama V and I, we were the ones who suggested watching Howl's Moving Castle. So I've already seen that one. I was not super into Old, not gonna lie. I'm not really a Shyamalan fan. What can I say? I've never really forgiven him after The Last Airbender. But can you blame me? Can you blame me? I don't think so. But The Menu was really fun. It was a good one. And yeah, there's a little Sleepy Bailey. One of the very few times he actually stayed asleep. It was really funny. I took a shower one day, and he just kind of like sat in one of the chairs, and when I came out, he like got up and was like, "Oh, you're back. It's time to play now." Very very much a kitten. Very cute, very silly, very sweet. Okay, and then day 3. This is when all the fun stuff happened on Saturday. We so they gotten us some tickets to see Wicked on Broadway, and it's pretty exciting. We'll get into the Wicked pictures and stuff later, but let me set the scene for you first. So we started off. We had to travel through New Jersey to get to New York City. So there's the Jersey sign. I also, well, to be truthful, I kind of already knew, but we learned on that trip that New Jersey is the only state in the U.S. where it's illegal to pump your own gas. We stopped at a gas station, and there's people there who like pump the gas for you. I kind of knew that because I'm a Summer Camp Island fan, and the main characters are from New Jersey, and so there was like a scene where that was happening, but just had to flex my big brain knowing culture stuff. But yeah, so there's the city, like the city in the distance from the road. It wasn't too long of a drive, I will say. We were in that area. Let's just say that. All right, and so we finally got into New York, and so here's the One World Trade Center building. This is where the Twin Towers, it's like the spiritual successor to the Twin Towers. There's a better view of as much of the full building as I could get. It's a really really big building. I mean, most of the buildings in New York City are pretty big. So, but this one in particular, it's like supposed to be one of the biggest. Obviously, it's not the biggest, we didn't go to the Empire State Building. There's a couple places that we didn't go to, but we hit most of the major landmarks and stuff. So then we went and we saw the bull. I was really scared because we didn't so New York is like New York City. It's really populated. There's people all over the place. There's cars all over the place. So when we went to visit the bull, we kind of had to just jump out of the car to go and take pictures, and I was so scared. I was so scared walking into the street. I was just like, please don't get hit by a bus. Please don't get hit by a bus. I'm not ready to get isekai'd yet. I haven't done what I wanted to do in life yet. I'm not ready. But yeah, I didn't get hit by a bus, thankfully, and I got to take a picture of the bull. Even though I was really scared, and there was people who were getting in and not really getting on the statue, but getting up next to the statue to take pictures, and I was like, get out of the way. But yeah, thankfully we didn't have too bad traffic altercations. There was a little bit where there was almost a collision with another car, but thankfully everything was fine there. And so this was the harbor. Oh my god, what's the harbor called? Oh my gosh, it's the harbor by the Statue of Liberty. I forget what it's called. Freedom, lady. But yeah, there's a nicer picture. You can see the buildings in the back. There were a couple boats sailing through, and it was really nice. So this was in Hope Park. That's where we were to take these pictures, and there was a nice little event going on, like an art event thing. So they had easels. Oh, whoops. Ah! They had easels and stuff available. Wait, that's not. Oh man, did I forget to cycle through some of these? Oh. Hold on, I forgot to put some of these back. I had to go through them and make sure they were all working. Okay. That's better. So, okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there was a little event going on where you could buy some paints and easels, and you could paint stuff in the park. It was nice. If we had more time, I probably would have done that. But so there. Okay, I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. So this is the statue. This one right here that I am blocking. This one. That's the Statue of Liberty. Wow. Yeah, that's another. We didn't actually go to the Statue of Liberty. We just kind of, like I said, we were in the park, and we just just took pictures of it from way out in the distance. But yeah, there it is, Freedom Lady. It was still pretty cool to see. I'm sure the next time we're over, I'm sure we'll be back visiting New York City for something again. And we'll probably hit up all the other landmarks that we didn't get to. I'll be sure to take pictures of that when it happens. Okay. And so then after that, we went to the 9/11 memorial. So there's two different. You guys know there's the Twin Towers, and so now there's two memorials where they once stood. So it's just this big fountain into this into these giant holes, and then all around the outside they have all of the people who passed away. And in the background of this one, I think that building, the building kind of on the left there, that's the museum, the 9/11 museum. We didn't go in there. We didn't really have time, but yeah, it was really nice. It was really sweet, really sad, but especially because like for some of the names, so like the names, you can kind of tell they're kind of like engraved like into the metal. So there was like some of them had like little leaves or like flowers or American flags stuck into them by like family members and stuff, which is it was really nice to see. Here's the other. This is the other memorial. I know it kind of they kind of seem similar, but Jersey and it's big. It's really big. Like it kind of it doesn't seem like that super big, but it's like it's really big because you know that's where the buildings were. They're big buildings, or they were big buildings. Sorry, but it was also kind of close to the anniversary, so I'm sure that it was very popular for that reason. And then this is just like a random building I took a picture of because I liked the architecture. It was really cool. Like some of the buildings had like some really cool like architecture on them. There was also, oh my gosh, there was a statue somewhere I don't know where. There was a statue of like a bronze statue of Pikachu. And I was like, I didn't take a picture of it because I like saw a glimpse of it as we were driving by, and I was just like, oh my gosh, was that Pikachu? I feel so bad. I totally wish that I'd gotten a picture of it. But yeah, I really like these like 3D looking windows. I thought that was really cool. All right, and so now this is the like main street of for Broadway and stuff, things like that. So as you can see, they're planning on making a Back to the Future musical. It's really true. They just make musicals out of anything. I'm somewhat intrigued. They had that, and they had like MJ the musical. Hee hee. When we were driving by it, Movie and I were like, Michael Jackson. They're making a Michael Jackson musical. They make musicals out of anything, literally anything. They also had this the little diner area next to it right here. It was I liked the aesthetic. It was like a sort of like I don't know how to describe like that sort of aesthetic, but you know, it had like the standard like cheesy 50s diner sort of look, but also like what people in the 50s thought that the future was going to look like that sort of aesthetic, you know, like Disneyland Future World, stuff like that. Yeah, I thought that was a cool building. And so this is where we went and saw Wicked. Obviously, you can see like up at the top, there's the sign, and so this was just like the big parking lot, and then the building there, like this whole building here. This is I love that I'm using myself as a cursor. But that whole building, I think, or not that one. No. This is the like over to the left. That's like, and into it is the stage. I have pictures. I have pictures of the inside. I'll be able to. I can better assess. So this was the inside. So okay. So this you go into this area like where these people are walking. You go down there, and like on the inside there's like the parking lot, and then like on the left is where you go in to the building. And so this was the inside. It was, as you can see, it is very well themed. They had like this big mural, and you know, the sign on the glass says "Welcome to Oz." So they had like I didn't really get a good picture of it, but in the background it's got like a map of like the whole world of Oz, which is really cool. Like they had a bunch of like illustrations of like the guards and like the munchkins and stuff like that. And it was a pretty big building. It was at Ger- Gershwin Theater. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. And then this was the stage. It was really cool. It was a really good performance, and you know, it was my first time ever seeing a musical on Broadway. I've seen a few musicals in the past. Like I've seen The Lion King once when I was really young. It wasn't on Broadway. But yeah, I saw that. I can't really remember it cuz it's been like so long ago. But and also I had a couple of friends who were like in school that were in like the theater club, stuff like that. So of course I went to a couple of those shows because I have to support my friends. You know me. But yeah, this one it had a really cool stage design. And the big dragon here in the middle, it was a really cool puppet. Like I expected it to move, but like the movement was like it was really fluid. So like the wings and like the head would move and the eyes would light up. It was really cool. I unfortunately I couldn't record any footage. But like even if I had recorded footage from the musical, I don't think I would be able to share it on here because those songs are almost like 100% just like instant copyright alarms for YouTube. So, you know, I wouldn't even chance it. I just wanted to show you all like it was really cool. Like especially like the defying gravity scene. I don't know how many of you guys know this musical in particular, but like the big scene where the Wicked Witch, where she's like flying in the air and she's like singing. That's the I will say it hits a lot different when you're like actually sitting in the theater and like watching it than it does like in the recordings. And no, it was not Indina Menzel. It's not Indina Menzel in this one. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We all had a really good time. We got a little bit of merch from it. They also had they had this thing in the playbook where you could get like a Wicked milkshake at like Hershey thing in New York City. We didn't go to it, unfortunately, but you know it was like they had like a special milkshake, it was like dark chocolate and mint, which sounded really good to me. I don't know. I don't know people's like perception on like mint ice cream. I like mint ice cream. The people who say that mint ice cream tastes like toothpaste, I have to assume that they have never brushed their teeth before, because mint toothpaste does not taste like mint ice cream. It really doesn't. It really doesn't, or vice versa. Like I just don't like. It's got sugar in it, for number A. Like I don't get it. I don't get the hate for mint ice cream. I don't get that comparison. But you know that's besides the point. So yeah, so this is the big city. This is Times Square. I actually didn't take this picture. Mama B took the picture because I was too scared. I was already traumatized of almost getting hit by a bus, getting out of the car to take a picture of the bull. So I was just like, you know what, you can take the picture for me. I do not want to risk it. So yeah, we got like it was a pretty good picture. Oh yeah, and I took this one. It was kind of raining a bit after we left the theater, so You know, if the sky looks really gloomy and you think that there's some like rain droplets on the camera, that's because there is. It was raining. But I took a picture of Applebee's. I don't know why. I was like, wow, that's a big Applebee's. Let me take a picture of it. I don't know. I have weird tastes. We didn't. Sadly, we did not eat at the Applebee's. We ate at this like a little Irish pub place. I had a cheeseburger, so I guess it probably wouldn't have been much different had we gone to Applebee's. I probably would have gotten the same thing. I don't think I've ever actually eaten at an Applebee's, but you know, hi, welcome to Applebee's. There you go. That's the meme. And then we got a Radio City Music Hall, which I had Mama V also take a picture of because you know, as you may or may not know, I have quite a bit of experience in dance, and also so this is like the place that like the Rockettes perform at. So they're like really like well trained, very famous dance group. And one of the people that I danced with actually became one of the Rockettes. So I don't know. I think that she's still performing with them, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, so I really wanted to get a picture of it just because, you know, growing up in a very dance heavy environment, I heard a lot about it and a lot about like the training. Oh man. And all the auditions and stuff. The one girl who ended up joining the Rockettes, she came and she like taught like a little class to us one year, and she was showing us like how tough usually the auditions are for it by making us do this like really tough routine that she learned. Yeah, and then so this is like the big the ice skating rink that you see like all the time in like movies and stuff, in those like Hallmark Christmas movies. Wow, sorry, I had to get a drink of water. I am running out of water. It's amazing how much I drink in a day. I try to stay hydrated. I try. It's eating that's the problem for me. But yeah, so again, this is another picture that Mama V took because I did not want to get out of the car. I was too scared. But yeah, it's this. She said that the ice skating rink was actually like a lot smaller than she thought it was, like compared to in the movies. I don't know. I didn't like I said, I didn't go up and see it, but they got like the giant golden statue. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not like an ice skating kind of person, but you know, it's pretty cool to see, you know, the stuff that you see in like movies and stuff like in person, you know. And then so for after the show, my uncle went and got us these cannolis from Mr. Cake Boss himself. I'm just kidding. Probably Mr. Cake Boss himself wasn't actually there, but that is Mr. the Cake Boss's restaurant, bakery. The Carlo's Bake Shop. That's what it's called. I don't know. I only know about like Cake Boss stuff from like memes and stuff. But they were fine. I'm not super into cannolis, but you know, they weren't bad. I mean, best cannoli I've ever had. I've never had a cannoli, so. But yeah, you know, maybe one day, the next time we come back for a visit, we'll have to go back out and see what else they have. I don't know. I kind of want to try one of those cakes. Not gonna lie, I've seen like videos from like from like Vegas where they got like cake vending machines. So that sounds pretty fun. I don't know. I've heard that they're good, so I assume people are not lying. So that was the end of day 3. Day 4, we went to a Renaissance fair, and I dressed up a little. I'm never going to pass up an opportunity to dress ridiculous, you know. I didn't go like super all out because I was told that there was a chance that it might rain. So I wanted to dress like, you know, a little more covered just in case, you know, cuz I'm not a fan of getting like too super wet unless I'm going swimming. But thankfully it did not rain. I will say that. But so this was a statue, or a fountain rather, that was like right outside, like before you enter into the actual fair. And the fair was really nicely decorated. So this was the main street you walk down. As you can see, there's like shops like on every side. Some of them were like food vendors, and some had like clothing, some had decor. But it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. And as you can see, there's like a huge mass of people. There's like a little performance thing going on. The performers at this Ren Fair, they were pretty good. They were very good at being in character, and, you know, doing the whole like Renaissance like speech and that sort of thing. And their costumes were nice too. So this was the queen of the Ren Fair. It was her birthday on the day that we were there. So, you know, I have to cover up faces just in case, but I just wanted to show, like, her dress is so pretty, don't you think? And I like her hat. I like hats. I like hats a lot. Yeah, as you can see, like, these are all like a bunch of actors. And they did a really good job. They were a lot of fun, very entertaining. And just like the fashion, I really liked. Like I said, I'm not one to pass up on dressing in silly outfits. This is a cool statue that I saw. Nothing much. And this, oh my god, I love this little duck witch. Oh, it's so cute. It's a little taxidermy duck. Queen Elizabeth where? She's back? She's back? But yeah, I really like this one shop. They had like some like taxidermy stuff and like animal bones, things like that. Oh, here's I did buy some stuff from that shop, but I'll show you guys in a minute. So, and then in here they had some like birds of prey. Got a couple more. It was a little bit hard to take pictures of them through the chicken wire. But we got a couple owls, some buzzards. There's another buzzard, and a cute little crow, who apparently could like put tips in jars. I don't know. I didn't give him a tip. Sorry. I'm sorry, little birdie. I'm sorry. But they were very cute, and they also did like a falconry show, you know, where they have the birds like fly around and do tricks and stuff. Which it was really cool to see. They didn't have, I don't think any of those birds performed, but they had like a falcon and a red-tailed hawk. That was the only two. We kind of came in like in the middle of the show. So as far as I know, they could have had them. I don't know. But I just saw the red-tailed hawk and the falcon. It was still pretty cool. I didn't take pictures of that, but I did take pictures of the unicorns. They had unicorns. You see, they got the rainbow tail and everything. Just straight up unicorns. I saw them as we were walking through. As we were walking by, I came across this little bee shop. That's where I saw the unicorns. But I had to. I was drawn to the bee shop. It was painted all yellow, and like the windows had they were like honeycomb, like, you know, the hexagon shape. They had these little like Minecraft bees strung from the trees, and they had this. I don't know if this is soap or cake, but I want to eat it. Like, look at that! Look how cute that is. But yeah, they sold like honey and beeswax, other bee related things. But I really love them. So I did. Oh, I got some stickers which I'll show later. Another thing that I got from the Ren Fair was I got blue pea flower tea, which I have seen. I don't know about you guys, but I see this stuff like all over the place online. So like what it does is when you brew the flowers, it turns the water blue. And then if you put lemon, if you squeeze some lemon juice into it, it turns purple, which was really cool to me. I didn't think it tasted that bad, but Mama V, she was not a fan. She didn't really like it. we were like opening up, and she was like, "It smells kind of weird." And I was like, you know, I wanted to give it a chance. I wanted to give it a chance because, you know, I'd seen so much stuff on the internet of like people making drinks with it. So I was like, I gotta know. I've gotta see this for myself. And it was really cool. The rest of the days, we just kind of hung out. I did a lot of I mostly just did work for the rest of those days. I know you're not really supposed to do work on vacation, but I can't help it. So these were the stickers that I got from the bee shop. They're really cute. Got a little bee throwing up honey, and another one baking a cake. I got the chonky one because it reminded me of you guys, my little tomohachis, my thick tomohachis. And then from the bone shop, I got these little things. The one on the left is some badger claws, and then the one on the right is a muskrat foot. So that bone shop, they had these like little egg, like these little mystery eggs. And so inside they had, you know, there could have been a variety of things. They had like bones or like rocks. I mean, like minerals, you know, not just like random rocks. But I still probably would have enjoyed them. I like rocks. But I got these two things, and now they are sitting in my room. And so yeah, afterwards we kind of, like I said, we hung out a bit more. I did a lot of work. We did go out to like a steakhouse, but sorry, I didn't take any pictures of steak. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I guess I could go back here now. It could have been worse, you know. I could have gotten like a skull or something. I mean, I assume that they were like well preserved, you know. Like that, I think that those are like the only two like taxidermy pieces that I own. But yeah, so that was the majority of my trip. We had a lot of fun. I also I rode one of those like carnival rides, you know, where it's like the boat and it like swings side to side. I did get to ride in one of those. That was fun. It was very nice because I wore like a kind of bulky coat thing. It was really cute. I also wore it for when we went to see Wicked just because it has like a little like pointy hood at the end, so I thought it was appropriately witchy. Yeah, it was really fun. And of course, you know, it was nice to be able to go out and see my family once again. Be freed from the prison of sitting at my computer for hours on end, doing rigging and, you know, drawing and whatnot. Which I still, like I said, I still did like quite a fair amount of drawing. I'm very, like, I don't know, like ADD about doing artwork stuff. I kind of just like bounce around topic to topic, and maybe like ADHD, I don't know. Either way, I kind of go crazy when I do work stuff. But yeah, I've got some fun things planned, and I know everybody else does. I am back to doing more rigging. I am like 2/5 of the way done with the models, and then I have to do all the other new stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have it's gonna be a whole thing. Our re-debuts are gonna be a whole thing. But yeah. Oof, man, I don't wanna end it yet. I went through these a lot faster than I thought I would. I'm trying to think about any other like weird side stories I can tell you. Other than stuff about the cats. Those cats, oh my gosh. They would so often, well, I shouldn't say so often, but they would have a few scuffles. The younger one, of course, being the one who initiated most of it. But yeah, they would go a little bit crazy sometimes. But that's just the thing about cats. They're so entertaining to me. I am. I'm always working on stuff, always doing things. I want to be helpful. I want to be a good bee, a good queen bee. You know, I don't like using the term queen bee. I feel like it's, I don't know, kind of kind of a weird term. I don't know. I'm kind of weird about like considering myself to be like an important figure, even though I am. for Sun Gala, like technically I am the CEO, but I don't like saying that I'm the CEO because like it feels too official for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just my thing about like not liking to give myself credit for anything, or you know. But I feel like saying president is it's a lot more fitting for me because I don't consider myself to be good at anything. I don't want to seem important. Just pretend I'm not here. I can't tell you too much, but I can tell you that next week everyone's planning on doing a little something special. I don't want to spoil it because I don't think any of them have said anything, but there's something a little special going on here soon, so keep an eye out. We got a couple of very interesting somethings coming up this month. Of course, I am still like working on stuff for Halloween. Yeah, that's right. We are kind of approaching our half anniversary, so which is part of the stuff that I was working on while I was away. Is I'm planning stuff out for our half anniversary. I want to do merch for it, but I don't know. We'll see. I've got some like I've got ideas. I just don't know if I can get them fulfilled in time. I don't know how many people would actually like be interested in buying merch. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do like a what's it called? Like a pre-order thing. Where so like we have like all the stuff planned out, and then, you know, once people order it, we make it and ship it, that sort of thing. That's my plan. That's my plan. I don't know if things will actually come to fruition. It won't be like anything too big or special. Just like, you know, probably like some acrylic stands or charms or something. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, it would be cool to like do like a full collab on the day of. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I'll keep that in mind. I'll write it down. People actually do want stuff. Good to know. Wow, what else has been happening in my life besides all that? Oh my gosh. Man, I am not a fan of this water bottle. I had to wash my other water bottle. I cannot talk. Holy moly. But so I had to wash my other water bottle, and I put all of the other water into a different thing, and I don't like this one as much. Like I can't even get, I know there's more water in here. I just can't get to it. And so I prefer, like the one that I'm using right now, it's got like one of those like sucker things, I don't know what you call it. But I prefer the ones where you just like unscrew the whole like top and just like drink from there. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. It's like a hamster drinking thing. You know, like one of the little hamster water fountains. That's what it reminds me of. That's what it's reminding me of. And I don't like it as much. I mean, I can always just like take the top of it off and drink it like that. See, it's like halfway full. It's like halfway full, and it's not. See, like it's well, yeah. I guess straw. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit bigger than a straw, but yeah. I mean, yeah, it does have like a straw thingy in it. But I don't like it as much. It bothers me. Wow. But yeah, honestly, that's I haven't really done too much besides all of that. Oh man, that's right. I forgot. Now the ones that the models that I'm working on now, they've got like skirts, and I'm trying to figure out how to do the skirts. Like I wanna make them move like more realistically to how skirts move. But it's hard. I had the luxury of the past models I've worked on, like not have too much like clothes physics to work on. I'm not saying that they don't have clothes. We are all fully dressed. Do not worry. We're all fully dressed, but you know, some of us like the different like, you know, we all have like different layers of clothing, and some of us have more than others. I'll just say that. So it's just it's complicated. It's complicated. And I don't know if I'm prepared. I don't know if I'm prepared. I might have to like go back and like retool the model and like redraw certain parts. But I really don't want to. I hate it. I hate sometimes like when I'm doing live 2D work, like I'll find a part that's like kind of I didn't do a very good job on it, and I have to like go back and redraw that part. It's tedious. It's tedious. I hate it. It's one of my least favorite parts about rigging is like the beginning stages when you have to like do all of the like mesh stuff. I don't like that. Just be done already. It's the same story with me and line art. Like I hate doing line art. I just want the thing to be done so I can do the fun stuff. But you know, it has to be done. Yeah, kind of. I've seen, well, okay, so like I've seen in like some people's like skirt models where like, so like with like pleated skirts, you know, like they've got like the two sides to them. I'm trying to do something like that, and I don't know if I can pull it off. I'm trying my best. So I've got like, what I did was I have two versions of the skirt. I've got like one that's like the actual like front part, and then the one that's gonna be like the sides or something. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. If worse comes to worse, I'll just I'll fake it till I make it. Or so to speak. But it's like I said, it's just it's very confusing, very tedious. I wish that I had like a tutorial. That's how I learn most of this stuff. I just use internet tutorials. I mean, that's what they're there for. Maybe I found out about this through like a showcase thing. That's where I get a lot of ideas. It's just like tutorials and model showcases. I mean, you know, if they didn't want people to like to learn from doing stuff, they wouldn't have made a tutorial on it, you know? I'm fully within my legal rights to use YouTube tutorials. There's no law that says you can't. There's no live 2D laws. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. But yeah, I'm sure there's some clothing physics tutorials. That's the one thing. I don't really see too many like clothing tutorials on YouTube. It's like it's mostly just like, you know, like faces or bodies or, you know, things like that. You don't really see. I guess it's because like, you know, it's kind of hard to like make a specific tutorial of like clothing because there's so many different kinds of clothing, right? So it's not just like, you know, a one size fits all sort of thing. And I guess you just kind of have to like go with your instinct on some of it. That's what I did. You just kind of have to like think, you know, like how would this article move in real life? Do that sort of thing. Or at least that's my method. But I don't know, maybe I'll have to make one of those. I guess you could just do like different types of clothing and like have multiple tutorials on how to rig like those specific kinds. I don't know, just spitballing. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I think I have like a yearly thing for it. I don't remember. Ah, yeah, I know. I'll figure something out eventually. It's just it might take me a little bit. This is why I put these ones off. That's why I put off all the ones with like skirts and stuff. Cause I don't know what I'm doing. No, I can't say that. I can't say that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be the guy. The guy who does all the stuff. I have to know what I'm doing. Shh, pretend you didn't hear that. I definitely know what I am doing when I do live 2D. Absolutely, 100%. Why would you think otherwise? I also wish... I saw that there's like a new thing with live 2D where it's like... Hold on, did I miscolor that? Uh-oh. That may or may not be an oopsie daisy for me. Oh well. What was I saying? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oopsie. That totally caught me off guard. I found like a piece that was not colored correctly. I'm gonna have to fix that. Woohoo! That's my favorite part. It's my favorite part, is finding all the stuff that I messed up on and I have to go back and redo. I really just don't know what I'm gonna do about this skirt. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for believing in me. I do not. I do not believe in me. But it's okay. I have false confidence. That's enough. That's enough, I think. That'll help me. No! What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh man, I just remembered. I like totally forgot to eat today. I had like 2 cookies today. I meant to like I wanted to like make myself some like avocado toast or something, because you know I'm basic. But I forgot. I was like, I'll do it once I finish this, and then I never finished. Yeah, for sure. I know there's like tutorials out there. I don't know if there's any to get like the specific look that I want. That'll be fine. I really hope this one I think is the one that I'm working on right now. I think is going to be the toughest one for me. So hopefully if I do it right, it's going to look really cool. If I do it not so right, it's going to be not so right. I also, while I was away, I rewatched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The Johnny Depp one, not the not the other one. And I was like, oh my gosh. While I was watching it, I was like, oh my gosh. I can totally see why people made Willy Wonka the Tumblr sexy man. I totally He is not my type, first of all, I will say. But that is exactly the type of Tumblr pandering character. I swear to God. First of all, it's Johnny Depp. So already a favorite amongst Tumblr. Second of all, he's so weird. He's so weird in that movie. I think I have heard that he's actually more similar to the book character than Gene Wilder's version, which is like, I haven't read the book, so I can't totally claim whether or not this is true. But like, it's so weird. It's such a weird movie. It's so weird. I don't know what possessed me to watch it, but I was. And like, you know, I know there was that one weird like thirst trap TikTok account. I remember when that was a meme and that was like trending and that like you couldn't escape from that. But like, I totally get why he became a Tumblr sexy man. Johnny Depp, stop ruining Tumblr challenge. Level impossible. Yeah, that movie's so weird. I don't know why I watched it. I guess I wanted to torture myself. What? Oopsie. I can kind of see that. I mean, there were some lines that got a chuckle out of me. I don't know. I guess I just like characters that hate children. It's very hashtag relatable. I don't know. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of murdering kids, I guess. Woohoo! Woohoo! But I don't know how to feel about the new movie that's coming out with like Timothy Chalamet. I don't know. He made I don't think he's gonna be as Tumblr sexy man as Johnny Depp's version. But I don't think that he's gonna be as good as Gene Wilder. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying whether or not. I'm not gonna call it ahead of time and like have it like. I'm not gonna say whether or not it's gonna be really good or it's really bad, because then I'm gonna say that and then it's gonna be like the opposite of what I said. I don't know. As long as he keeps in the spirit of wanting to kill kids, it's good for me. That's all I care about. I don't know. I don't really have any strong opinions on Timothy Chalamet one way or another. I watched Dune. I kind of fell asleep during Dune. But that's just, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that movie, it just wasn't for me. Like, I never read the books or anything, so, I didn't see the original movie, so I didn't really have like too much interest in seeing it. I do like Zendaya though. Bring the lights up, buzz the doors down, dust yourself, shake it up. So iconic. But yeah, like honestly, I feel like that's true. I don't know. I feel like it's just an easier shorthand to just say that they died. Haha, he's dead now. Like especially like in the Tim Burton movie. Oh my god, it is so freaky. Like the little boy that like got sent through the TV, like him like stretched out in like 2D. Oh my god, that's like some body horror type stuff. Yeah, I have so many books that I want to read. Like not just manga, but there are certain mangas that I do really want to read. I just haven't had time. That's what I was telling my family on my trip. They were like, "So do you like read any books still?" And I was like, "I want to. I just don't have time to read any books because I'm so busy. I've got like 10 million projects I'm working on all at once. I just don't have time to like pick up a book and, you know, even though I really want to." Like I want to okay, this might get taken out of context, but I want to read Lolita because I keep on seeing all of these like essays and like video essays and whatnot on like how the book was like so mischaracterized by like media and like the movies, and I gotta know. I mean, it's probably, I might not be able to finish it. It might get a little too for me, but you know, I'm curious. It piqued my interest. I don't know. I have a little bit of a hard time like watching or reading things where like children are like SA'd for lack of a better YouTube friendly term. Like I tend to not really like those sorts of things. I can't imagine too many people do. At least I hope not too many people do. But like I do enjoy like reading about like darker subject matters. I just don't know if I'll be able to stomach it. Yeah, I do know that. Like I always knew that like the book was never really meant to be like a love story. I mean, obviously. But, you know, it's really interesting. I'll just say that. It's interesting. And I will say it's been very interesting like reading like the history of it and like how like throughout time it had really been twisted, like even with the creators saying like, please do not interpret my book like this. That is not what I wanted. Kind of feel bad. I mean, it's really hard to talk about subject matter like that, especially from the perspective of the abuser. All good, all good. I've also wanted to read, oh my gosh, what was it called? Playground. Another book about killing children! Woohoo! I am on a roll. I don't know why I am so child death obsessed. But I've heard that it's like kind of similar to Saw. And I like stories that are kind of similar to Saw. So, yeah. I've heard some good things about the book, and I've heard some bad things too. I forget the author's name. but like especially like I was kind of hooked by like just the cover. I know they say not to judge a book by its cover, but like I don't know. I like gore. I've always really liked like Guro and stuff. Well, not Guro like in a sexual way, but like, you know, as like art. I don't know why. I'm a big fan of the spooky. What can I say? I like it when the red stuff comes out. Mmm, juicy. But yeah, I've got like a whole like reading list of books that I want to read. I just don't have time to read any. It's sad. It sucks, but you know, that's just what happens when you have responsibilities, you know. I've got 4 little babies I need to take care of. Plus myself. I'm a little baby. So, you know, maybe one day I'll finally get around to reading books again, but I always have a project to work on. Some might say I work too much. Some might be right. They may just be right. Maybe I do work too much, but you know, I can't help it. My brain is always churning. I'm always like coming up with ideas and stuff. Oh, oh, hiccup. Okie dokie. I'm gonna finish up this one part, and then I think I'm gonna end it there. Because honestly, I'm getting a little bit hungry, and like I said, I kind of sort of forgot to eat today, so yeah, I should probably do that. It wasn't so bad. Like yesterday I was running on like 2 pieces of toast and just like a bunch of cheese and beef jerky. So when I got home, oh my gosh, I was so lightheaded and like I was just starving. I had to lay down. I was so lightheaded. I tried to do work and I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I was too exhausted. I was too exhausted. Not just from like the trip, but you know, from not eating very much. But I'm all right now. Ah! Thanks so much for coming and listening to me rambling about the places that I went to. I hope to see you all tomorrow, and have a beautiful day. Bye!